and the creative juices are just in my body begging to be let out, and I have to let them out. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Hey guys, it's me, Melissa, and I'm here with a microphone because guess what? I do music and I'm bad at it, and I got a mic because I wanted to be good at it. Speaking of my music, my name is Mama Ganja on SoundCloud. Look me up. I have a couple hit songs such as He Said Come Join, and also Murderous, and haha, Weed Goddess, you know, it me, it's always me, it's me. So if you guys wouldn't mind, I would love for you to hear it and make fun of me for it, because guess what? It's bad. They're all bad, but guess what? I love them all because they came from my heart and my soul, and I think they're fucking hilarious. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm having a good day, I guess you could say. I woke up at the early time of 11 a.m. today. That is very early for me. I woke up at 4 p.m. yesterday, so I got a coffee, and then I came home, played some Overwatch, then my controller died. Then I had to come in here and do nothing and wait for my controller to recharge, and it's been charged for about an hour now, but I wanted to film because I had worked on my music all day, and the creative juices are just in my body begging to be let out, and I have to let them out. And can you tell? I haven't smoked yet. My eyes are not glossy. They are just their normal sheen. So I'm gonna fix that soon. Probably now. Now this is a story all about how I got high for the first time. So, it was a grand old day a few years ago. And now I had smoked before this. I just want to put that little disclaimer. I did smoke the marijuana before I got high for the first time. Exactly. I smoked 3 times before I got high for the first time. So, for my first time getting high, I was hanging out with two old good Judies of mine named Rick. Changing the names to protect the identities because I don't know what they do professionally and I don't want to fuck up their careers. Rick, and we'll go with Lamar. It's like an alias. Okay, so Rick and Lamar, right? Hanging out with these two guys, having a good old time of our lives, you know, whatever. So there's a little bit of a prelude to this. The first time I hung out with these guys was just a normal old day. I was building a desk, actually this desk that I'm filming this on, at my old house, and I was hanging out, doing my thing, vibing, pure vibing. I love building stuff. So I get a text from Rick, and he says, hey, I'm hanging out with Lamar. Do you want to come hang? And I said, sure, let me just finish building my desk first. So I wrap that up real quick. They come pick me up. I get in the car. We go down to the lake that's by my house, and we park. And I'm like, cool, hanging out with my friends, awesome. And what do these men do? They pull out a blunt. And I say, that's marijuana. I'm scared. So they say, don't worry, you won't get high. You won't get contact high. That's not a thing. And I said, it's fine. Because at this point I decided marijuana was not for me. I couldn't get high off of it. I was just too strong and too strong-willed to allow myself to be susceptible to a high. So I sat there. And then I was like, oh, this isn't that scary. They claim to be high. And it's normal. Okay. Alright. And then the next time we hung out was probably like a week and a half later, or 2 weeks, and they offered to smoke me up. At this point, I said, of course, I would love to try it. So, we get out of the van, and we sit on the bench that's in front of the lake. It's like a picnic table bench. I'm sitting opposite to Nick and Lamar, and I'm looking at them, and they pass me the blunt, and I take it from them. I hit it. They tell me to inhale. I inhale. I pass it back, and maybe we go through maybe 2 rotations. So I've taken approximately 4 hits at this point. And then when I'm past the blunt again, I take my hit and I go to pass it. They both go, no. And I said, what? Are you guys high already? Like, should I put this out? And they said, no. It's called hazing the newbie. You have to smoke the rest of that by yourself. I took the challenge and I smoked it. I smoked it as far as I could, and then I'm like, it's gonna burn my lungs if I don't hand this to you. Can you just, we'll pass it back, me and you, Lamar. Lamar says, okay, I'll do it for you. So we're passing back and forth. I finish the blunt. I hand it back to him, and I'm like, I can't hit this anymore. It's too small. And Lamar Wu-Tangs it, which is when you swallow the blunt. And I'm like, wow, what? And they're like, yeah, we do that. And they're still passing their other blunt back and forth. They reassured me that I could smoke the whole thing because they had another blunt rolled. And I'm sitting there. I'm looking down the end of the street. Look on the other end of the street. I look behind me to see the view of the lake behind me. I look back forward, and then I look back again, and I see 2 headlights coming down the road. And I panic because I'm like, oh, that's not good. And behind Rick and Lamar is the van parked behind them. It was kind of like, straight shot scene. And I see these 2 headlights go behind the van and never come out. And I processed this as, I've just been hit. And they both look at me and go, what? What do you mean you've been hit? And I was like, the bus. It hit me. And they both start cracking up laughing. They're like, what bus? What are you talking about? And I just, the bus. It hit me. And they were like, okay, we don't know what that means, but okay. Yeah. The bus hit you. And then we see police car come from the opposite direction, and I'm like, time to get out. So we got back in the car and we left. And as I'm in the car, I have no control over my body. I am just jello, and the world around me is a cup. And I loved it. I was having a good old time. And then at one point or another, this is maybe like 45 minutes into my high, we park at a Dunkin' Donuts, and my friend Emily, who is with us, Emily, we love her. We love Emily. She goes by her real name because she's a baddie. And Emily gets out of the car, and she has to pee. So she goes off her merry way to pee. I miss this piece of information that Emily is leaving to pee. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I'm just stupid. So Emily is not in the car. So Emily is not there. I am now alone with these 2 boys. And I'm scared. Where's my friend? I miss her. So what do? I start bawling my eyes out. Just fucking all out crying. And I could not contain myself. They're trying to tell me, Melissa, she's just peeing. She's fine. And I cannot be consoled. So then she comes back into the car. I still do not notice that she is back in the car. So I'm still crying. I'm saying how my friend is dead, how she's never coming back, and it's all my fault, and all of this shit. And it takes her jumping into my lap, holding me by the face, looking me dead in the eyes, and being like, Melissa, I am right here. I'm fine. I am not dead. And then I just, you're alive. And like I like clutch her to like, Emily, I'm so happy you're still here. Oh my god, this is the best moment ever. And I am losing it. Now I don't know what strain I smoked, but I have never gotten that high again. Even the time that I accidentally smoked lace weed. And before I get reported to the police, I am over the age of 21 and it is legal for recreational use in Massachusetts. Please do not send them to my home. Do know that it is legal. I can walk into a store and buy myself some weed if I wanted to. So please remember to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification down at the bottom if you'd like to see updates of when I post. And also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Beatings by Melissa, because that's where I keep all of my professional things together, because I like to brand myself as a makeup person. So, if you'd like to do that for me, I would love you so much. Do you guys want me to do ASMR videos for you using this microphone? You can listen to the crackle of my jewel pod now. Yeah, I'm having a good day.